Okay, the question was asked, how do we trade stocks for scalp trades? And I just picked this one, AIM. There's, each stock could be looked at for a scalp trade. We saw this morning that it did pop quite strongly. Then it got into this downtrending channel. And I said most likely this continues to do so, traded down to around 2.25 and $2. And it did stop the 225 level. So that gives you a base to work from. So we see that this, so I mean, this is all in hindsight, so it's much easier to do. But let's see if we can figure this out. So I had said around 225 would be a target, and sure enough, let me just see. Here we go. Sure enough, at 225, it held, popped up to this level here, 240, came back a couple times, tried it at 225. So that's your entry level there, 225. So you buy the stock at 225, and it trades along, and we see that it breaks through the 240. So we know that it's going to take a little pop here. And sure enough, through 240, 225 below, that's our stop. And so it trades up to 250. Now, you bought it at a quarter, so you're going to trade it every quarter. And it at 250, that's a natural resistance for it. So you buy it at a quarter, you sell it at the $0.50, 50 cents. And sure enough, it double tops in there and it does pull back. So now we're looking to find out if this has got a trend at all. And it does pull back to the, close to the entry here, 225, but not really, didn't really touch down to an area that you want to buy it. It's 235. So, maybe you take that trade, maybe you take a small piece because it pulled back, pulled back, held support. You take it again, but you can see it pops again. Now it trades back to 250. That's your resistance. You sell the stock. So in this time you buy it at 235, 240 area. It fails at 250. You sell it there. You still have your position anyways, but then it fails. So you let go of the rest of your position. Then it gets into a rising channel here. It does pull back to the support line. So now you've got this rising channel line like this. And so this time it pulls back to the channel line. So there's your entry, but you want to see it hold. So it comes down, bounces, comes down, bounces. This is okay. So now it's consolidating in here on the 50 period and the 20 period moving average. It is holding the trend lines, holding those moving average lines. So you take a position again here at around 240. And then it starts to ramp up. Now you're watching it at the 250 because that was the resistance level before. And but this time it's got some volume to it. It has some volume to it. But you want to, if you took the stock here, the 240, you're selling at least half your position at 250. And it does pop through it, double tops. On a double top, you would think about, letting going some more. It does pull back through it, but holds support and then continues to go again. So here's a pullback entry up here to scalp this. And you scalp it from 250, because now it's trading through 250, to the 275. Get this long, big wick up. Next candle's red. So you want to be selling half your position to the 275 anyways. But then it pulls back. So you sell all of your position. But it pulls back to support at the 250. So you re-enter the trade. It does pop back up, but it fails in here, starts to come back, so you get out of the trade because there was nothing in it. It's coming back. You're watching it at support, but it fails support, comes back up, tests support, resistance now, fails there and rolls over. So you could have scalped it in here, and then this is the backside of the move. You can see that it failed, and then it sells off a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move down. Now it's just consolidating in here. It's consolidating in here as it turns out on the VWAP. So at 250 it pops, holds support. You could look to buy it at 250, but you are midday. And, you know, so really this is where you wanted to trade it in here to scalp it. But that's how you, so you're looking for support resistance areas, trend lines, you know, $2, $2.25, $2.50, $2.75, $3, you know, trade it every quarter. When it gets to the 75, you let it go, or you let half of it go. If it fails, then you let the rest go. You look to buy it on the support levels. 225 was the support, popped up, pulled back. Now a trend line, held the trend line, double topped, buy, sell some, carries through, pulls back, buy some more because it holds the 250, sell it all at 275, or a bunch of it's 275, fails, comes back, you're out of the trade. You're waiting for it to pull back to 250. It doesn't quite pull back. So maybe you take some there, but it fails, you get 10 cents out of it. And then that's the trade.